All right, it's time for the Pittsburgh hive. Let's give these girls a little look, see how they're doing. We don't need this in the way here, so step on those. Oh, I forgot to take some wax over here. My bad. All right. So last time we were in here, I didn't see any eggs. I couldn't find a queen. I had a bunch of queen cells that had emerged. So we are looking to see if a queen has made it back. And wow, these girls. Okay, well, we're looking to see evidence of a queen. They clearly have plenty of bees and lots of wax. These girls are running out of space. It might be time to, they may be ready to upgrade. We'll have to take a look and see what the queen situation is. If I can find a queen, I can tell that they're ready to upgrade. They're taking advantage of the flow, and wow, they're doing just fine. This is heavy, heavy, heavy. So let's see what we got here. Wow. All right, check that out. That is heavy with nectar and honey. Oh yeah, they filled that back in. Pollen, nectar. So the bees are acting pretty calm, all things considered. And so that is usually a sign of a queen. So I don't see a queen on here, although I wouldn't expect to. That's why we start in the outside, because the outermost frame almost never has a queen. So tons of drones though. Yeah, this is a very heavy frame. It's got a lot of nectar on it. There's a little bit more skittery on this side, but mostly drones. Okay, so let's go down. Oh, that's like basically pure honey. So they are very heavy with resources on that frame. Tons of pollen, tons of nectar. They're doing great. Okay, this is another very heavy frame. That's all pollen and nectar. Is there a queen? I wouldn't expect her to be on this frame because it's so full of resources. There's nowhere for the queen to lay, and so I would not expect for a queen to be on that frame. This is all nectar and pollen as well. So another resource frame. Go ahead and set that down. These girls are doing really well. They're taking full advantage of the flow. Our spring flow has been actually pretty good. The wild cherry, like I said in the last video, wild cherry has really been something. And yeah, we've had a very long wild cherry bloom here. It's lasted several weeks. And so that's really positive. Okay. Oh wow, there's nowhere for a queen to even lay. If she were here, where would she even lay? They're just totally plugged with nectar and pollen here. So I don't know where a queen would even be. Like, where would she even go if she were here? Make sure she's not hiding down in here. Okay. They're very calm though. You see how calm they are. They're not skittery. They're huddling in. They're working hard. That is almost always a sign of a colony that's queen right and healthy. So this frame, I wouldn't expect to see anything else yet besides resources. My goodness gracious, it's all nectar and honey. So it is coming in heavy right now. So these girls are also taking advantage of the heavy flow of nectar, but no queen in sight yet. So keeping our eyes peeled for a queen. Try and see. Oh wow. Okay, let's see if we can see a queen. These girls would take more space if I gave it to them. They are so ready. It's another very heavy frame. Wow, once again, only nectar. These girls have no room. This queen, even if she was here, would have no room to lay. They've got so much. So they call this, it's not pollen bound. They basically call this nectar bound. They're honey bound. Yeah, that's what they say. They say honey bound. So these girls are honey bound. They are so full of honey that they have no room for a queen. They basically have outgrown this space. So we need to upgrade them to a bigger box. I don't have a bigger box, but I can move a bigger box over here, give them a few more frames. That might help them. Okay, still no queen in sight. This is what looks like a swarm cell. Is it charged? I mean, there's nowhere for a queen to even lay. I don't see where that was charged. All right, we still got two more frames. We'll see what these last two frames look like. Wow, these girls are going nuts. Hi. Hi, girls. Hello. Gotta get rid of some of this comb here because this bridge comb is gonna keep you guys from staying alive. It's gonna end up killing you because I'm gonna squish you accidentally putting these frames back together. Okay, so come on. Okay. Oh wow, you can see, look at this, we got honey just spilling out. So this is all nectar that they're still turning into honey, and I turn that frame over and it just is spilling out everywhere. There's, in this location right now, okay, this is a little bit lighter, so there might not be as much nectar in here. No, I mean that looks like it's basically filled to the brim. Just was looking for an evidence of a queen. If they have a queen, where she's putting eggs, I don't know. Every cell, every single cell is completely full. Yeah, you can, I mean, I don't know if you can see that glistening or not, but every single cell is completely filled. I don't know that these girls have a queen. Or if they do, she's just like stuck. Has nothing to do because they have nowhere to go. They have no chance. She has no chance to lay any eggs because they just have everything full. So these girls need more space. They need it desperately, but they won't need more space if they don't have a queen. They're basically just going to die. So we would need to get them a queen somehow. Last frame, last chance. Let's see what it feels like. It's very heavy. All nectar and pollen. I'm looking to see if there is a queen. If there were, they would probably leave some space for her, but nope, I don't see any space. These girls are completely filled top to bottom with nectar and pollen. Holy crap. Okay, so we have some very busy working bees. Unfortunately, I don't see any sign of a queen at all. And the bees are honey bound, completely honey bound. So that stinks. Okay, so unless the queen is around here somewhere that I don't know it, you know, that I don't know where she might be, these girls are queenless and they are honey bound. And so we need to figure out a way to remedy that situation. Okay, so that kind of stinks. It's a little bit of a tough, I mean, it's nice to know that they have such a strong flow happening right here, but it's frustrating that there's no queen. And even if there were a queen, she'd have nowhere to lay because they are completely out of space. And so every bee, they have absolutely 0 baby bees. So these girls are going to see a huge population decline very soon if we don't do something to correct the situation. So honestly, I think what I might do is something I was considering doing. So one of the things I was considering doing was taking this hive and or just really any hive, and going ahead and doing some normal boxes, so not bee barns, but with the extra deep frames. Unfortunately, I just don't have any more extra deep frames, so I gotta figure out what to do with this. So, because these girls they have no queen, and I don't know what to do about that. The fact that they have no queen is really troublesome, but like, what's more troublesome is even if they had a queen, she'd have nowhere to lay. So they're taking advantage of the flow, but they have no queen, so they have nowhere. Like, they're not they're not using any of their resources, like their pollen and their nectar, and they also have no motivation to leave room because they have no queen. So the queen isn't like lacking space. She's not there, so she doesn't need the space. So this is a little bit of a tough situation. I got to think about what to do. I'm going to talk to my buddy Jonathan and Gail and see what they think. We'll go ahead and we'll figure that out. We're going to button them up right now, and we'll figure out what to do. So, I mean, maybe there's a queen in there and I just didn't see her because she's so small, but it doesn't matter, small or not. She has nowhere to lay even an egg, because they are completely boxed in. So okay, well, hopefully this translates into good things over at our other yard, because if the flow is so strong right here with these bees, then hopefully the other colonies are really packing in, the ones that are stronger are really packing in the resources as well. And we get some really good spring honey here. So that's it for this hive. Thanks, guys. It's Pittsburgh Hive. All done.